Bastien, I fear we lost you to the bitterness of depression.
Never. Those arrogant men cannot cut me out of my own network. The cost is too great for the slaves.
And for your pride.
What does it matter? So long as I work for their freedom.
Whatever has inspired it, I'm glad to hear the fight back in your voice. How can I help?
The scientist, Godin. What is his full purpose here? Can you find that out?
Whatever secrets he carries, I will uncover.
Start with the harbor master. He sees everyone who comes and goes. He should have kept me informed.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag Freedom Kai DLC. Oh, what a mouthful. But right now we are eavesdropping on this harbor master, trying to get some intel on what their motives are for getting that ship out to sea. And now that I have completed this downloadable content, and now I'm just uploading these videos, putting commentaries on them, I can kind of give a bit of my opinion on what I think of this DLC as a whole. And I gotta say that I do like it. I love the weapons. I think that they are really cool additions to this game. And I do have a few problems with it, though, and I'll voice those problems here in a sec. I'll just let these guys talk, and I'll be right back.
Cette crapule s'enfuit. Tu l'as entendu? Tu crois aller où comme ça? Reviens, bon à rien.
The first need is rather unusual. Monsieur Godin requires, for reasons of scientific record keeping, 3 literate slaves.
Who would have taught them? The Code Noir prohibits.
Perhaps among your house slaves, such a worker exists? You may communicate it privately. There is a reward.
But what will they do?
Take notes, I suppose?
Can none of the French scientists take notes?
Not if they're to carry equipment at the same time.
Okay, so these guys need 3 literate slaves for their expedition, and those were very, very rare back then. They were very uncommon. So yes, back to my qualms with this downloadable content, and I'm just completing these investigations here. Gotta chase that thief down. Every little one is kind of different in its own little way, but I liked it. I liked the guns and the weapons and the machete, and how it was like a miniature campaign. I did think it was a little short, whereas even in Assassin's Creed 3, the single-player campaign missions were a little short, but I feel like that they had more substance to them than this one did. And another problem that I have, actually, let me just take these 2 guys out, because last time I tried stealing from this thief here, and those guys caught me, so he's getting up, but he's a little dazed. Anyways, I just feel like there could have been a little bit more to this downloadable content, and the story isn't necessarily that gripping either for it. So I don't know. Maybe when it goes down in price, it'll be worth it for whoever decides to purchase it. And at the time of my recording this, E3 has just gone by, E3 2014, and I'm pretty excited for Assassin's Creed 4 Unity, or just Assassin's Creed Unity, no number. I'm curious if it's gonna continue with the Ezio, or not Ezio, sorry, the Desmond Miles. I'm wondering if they're gonna have any single player substance to it, or if it's just gonna be focused solely on multiplayer. But it does look cool. A lot of people are having a lot of gripes with it, that there aren't any female assassins in it. You can't switch your character to a female, but you know, they did have Liberation, where they have Aveline de Grand Pré, and they said that they do want more Assassin's Creed games later on with female characters. So hopefully that gets addressed. But also in this downloadable content, another grip I have with it is that, or a gripe I should say, not a grip. That's silly. But yeah, even if you do that in front of those guards, you can still pickpocket and they'll just be on their way. But there are rewards for freeing slaves, and even after you've gotten all those rewards, you can still free the slaves, but they don't really give you very much incentive to do so. After you've completed everything, I think it's up to 500 slaves that you want to free, and you can do that actually pretty quickly as long as you go out to sea, and I believe slave ships have 100 each. But I'm going to do this fade out here, and yeah, down to 3 investigations. This one's a little bit tricky if you don't know what you're doing. You have to pickpocket this guy correctly, and also if you want to do it stealthily, you will have to use some sleep darts, so make sure you have those before you start this mission. But yeah, they don't really give you too much incentive for freeing slaves after all is said and done, which is kind of silly. I think that's a little bit of a problem, but I did like it. I would, out of 10, I would say it is a 7.5 or a 7, a solid 7 out of 10. Yeah, so that'll be it for this video, guys. I don't think I'll do any more commentaries for this series. I'll just throw them up there because a lot of the side objectives are very straightforward. They're just actually, a lot of them are naval. A lot of the upcoming missions, I think there's only a few left actually, are naval missions. And yeah, so that would be it for me, guys. Also, you want to make sure that you do all these investigations non-lethally. So that's another reason why I use the sleeper darts on these guys, because otherwise they will be very, very easily aware of you taking out the other guys, so just be careful. Or you can use firecrackers, that also works. But anyways, that's it for me, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you for the next series.
Thank you kindly.
I did not do it for kindness. The information now. Out with it.
Ah, yes. The Harbor Master is stockpiling too much cargo for a simple expedition. Too much cargo, not enough cannons to protect it.
In the territory of Quito, the mountains and plains will favorize our triangulations. Our measurements will allow us to know the exact shape of the Earth.
Egg, oval, or globe?
That is the question. With this knowledge, France and Spain...
Il a entendu? Halt! Où est-ce que tu crois aller comme ça? Non, il vaut mieux rentrer.
That is the question. With this knowledge, France and Spain will have the privilege of navigational precision.
Won't the Spanish then have too great an advantage at war?
It was the only way to gain access to Quito.
They're always one step ahead.
Now that we are allies, perhaps we will walk together.
Perhaps. Still, I'm surprised they are allowing your expedition through. Are they not worried about smuggling?
Oh, probably, but for all their they're not as strong as we are in the sciences.
They need you, then.
And they are sending us a couple of chaperones. Have you met Antonio de Ulua yet? I hear he's quite the prodigy.
Not yet. I'm sure it will be a great pleasure.
Oh, non. Il vaut mieux rentrer.
What do you want?
Strange time to be delivering a message. Does it by any chance concern the expedition that's leaving shortly?
Who are you to care?
Tell me what you know, or I will wring it out of you.
No! Very well. The governor wanted me to tell the harbor master to allow friendship to be sent, rather than a Spanish one, on the condition that certain goods be transported as a special favor.
The expedition will also be used for smuggling.
Well, I wouldn't say it so plainly, but...
Thank you. Good night.
Please know that our governor is doing everything in his power to keep you safe in his troubled time. Now is not the time to turn.
Alors, what did you find?
An opportunity beyond imagination. These scientists aim to record navigational secrets for our beloved kings to use at war. But we can seize them to extraordinary advantage for my Brotherhood and the Maroon. We need only supply literate recruits, and the rest will take care of itself.
That is all. Nothing more on the governor.
That is all? That is everything! How many more could be freed with this knowledge in our hands?
All things require balance, Adewale. To achieve independence, the Mayans require stability, anonymity, and information. That has always been my role. What now? That is what I thought. The storm brought you in, and you will leave on the tempest of opportunity and imagination. And I will be left here to do what I can. powerless.
No, any day now the Maroons will rise up. Then I will leave, not before I've decided.
You are as arrogant as the French. Blanc. All of you. That is all you are.
Bastien?
No! Go now!